Hello, welcome back. I finally made it on a beach, yes. After the shenanigans of Anglesey and holiday and the madness that I came back to with catching up with orders and what have you, it's nice to be actually fishing and bringing you along with us. We're on the Bristol Channel today. John's already here, Carly's on his way apparently. So a bit of a team sesh this evening. Stunning bit of weather. Fingers crossed the fish are here to play. But I am a man with a plan this evening. I've popped out to see Mr. Wibley at Baits to Go this morning. Got myself some nice blow lug. I'm going to bang them out on a small hook. See if I can get myself something fresh. And then hopefully go after a big eel. Because he's still my nemesis. Double figure short core eel. Didn't bring the bass rod. Mainly because it can get a little bit rough depending on where you put your cast here. So I brought the 1000s. I know it's a bit daft fishing for small things with it, but I'm on braid after my session with Gary up in Anglesey. He's converted me to the ways of the braided stuff, so it's still a bit of a trial for myself to see how it goes. I've had one sesh on it, and it went well. The casting was fantastic, I must admit. So we'll see how we get on. Bright sunshine, light northeasterlies, which generally sort of over the top of us. But yeah, let's see how we get on.
Here we go, first cast magic. Small eyed ray, probably about 5-6 pound. This one caught on anchovy squid wrap as usual. Not a bad start. Let's get him back and see if we can get some more. Beautiful. Bring everyone's rods in, yeah? Well, mate.
That might be my shit cast, so.
So you're over him down here. Oh, it's the big. 2 pound weight there, the big fish, mate. Pump on it.
Oh, you go.
First little spall-eyed.
Yeah.
First couple in there.
What was that on, bud?
Squid and anchovy.
Oh, favourite cocktail.
Bit of pulley.
Lovely job. On a pulley?
On a pulley, yeah.
Lovely. Same rods out there now? Same bait?
Double sandeel on a loop rig and sandeel and squid on the other.
Happy days. Get him out. Well, the scratching rig worked, but not what I was after. Lovely little ray. Tiny hooks, little slither of mackerel on the bottom hook, 2-hook clip down and some blow lug on the top. But yeah, nice little bite. Beats the blank, but it's certainly not bait for my conger. So let's get this rig back in, get it out, and see if we can stick to the plan. Right, come have a chat with you, John. In the new smelly hole. For those of you who fish fryers regularly, you know what the smelly hole is.
Terrible.
This is the new one.
Terrible year today. Just here.
Yeah.
A bag of rubbish, tied up in a bag with a piece of wood on top of it. Too lazy to take it home. Bags all down the bank down here.
Sandwich packets, bait packets.
It's ridiculous.
Cans of beer. I did mention earlier in the video, and it's disgusting. It's like, we got some carrier bags with us, and we'll have a little whip round earlier, and there's a bin at the top, so we'll just sling it in there. But
yeah, there's an actual bin in the car park at the top.
yeah, it's just like, come on.
It's just ridiculous.
You're going to spoil it for everyone.
But good start for us.
Yeah, man.
First cast magic for myself for a change.
And Carlos.
Yeah, what's happened to you? No first cast magic?
No, it was my second cast, and it wasn't on. Well, it was totally unintentional.
You're not the man you used to be,
mate.
It's gone.
I don't get time, mate. It's
too busy.
That's the irony of bloody Spooligan is like, my love of fishing kind of led us into it, and now
it's taking you out of it.
Now I'm balls deep in Spooligan. I'm like, I don't get a chance to fish anymore. So yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to be out. I don't double pack my rigs anymore.
But how much of a good feeling is it for you to walk the beaches and see your designs and kit on people's tripods? I mean, they're always on mine.
It's ridiculous.
But, you know, people you don't know.
Well, you know,
I see it all the time. And I get messages from people asking about Spooligan and products, and it's mental.
It's well, we've known each other since kids in school and stuff, but you know me, I lack self-confidence. I'm kind of got imposter syndrome and every other bloody syndrome going. So yeah, it's a bit weird for me to people be like, oh yeah, it's great, I love this, oh I love my kit, and I'm like, shit man, it's like
it's crazy, isn't it?
Nuts.
It's crazy considering it come from that little thing you made.
That's framed.
And the chat we had down.
That's in the production room,
Mad.
in a frame with day one written underneath it.
Madness.
Yeah, craziness.
Yes.
On a lighter note,
a momentous moment.
This week, I've watched, I think it's the second season of White House and Mortimer. I tell you what, my new favourite programme. I watched that season one, it was good funny, but this time they've upped the game. They were grayling fishing, something I've never fished. Have you ever fished grayling?
No, I've never done something like that.
Honestly, out of the entire episode, it's probably 15 minutes of fishing. The rest of it's just two old farts, bantering, having a laugh, and moaning about getting old, about aches and pains, and Bob doing some sort of weird challenge trying to neck a bottle of 7-Up. Yeah. And he's on his hands and knees barfing and sort of like...
It's the route we're going.
Oh, mate.
We're heading to that film.
Oh, I can hear our knees creaking as we come down the hill earlier.
Yeah, it's getting worse day by day for me.
Mate, definitely. Absolutely. So, yeah,
but we've had a good start, like you say.
Yeah, man. It's
been good.
Not where I expected with this bright sunshine and slightly easterly, but yeah, fingers crossed as this sun starts to dive down a bit, maybe it'll pick up, maybe around high when it goes slack.
Yeah,
got a big bait out for my eel.
Me and Lee fished Friday night down the bottom end down there. Yeah. Perfect conditions, lovely tide, plenty of water, onshore wind. It was perfect, lovely bait, lovely rigs, the perfect mark. Not a bite. I had one dogfish, but you know that's hardly a bite.
Yeah.
But you know what, with a top angler who catches every time down there, I've never seen him blank on that mark, and we never had a bite between us.
As they say, you can only catch what's in front of you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, going down there, so much confidence because everything was right.
Yeah.
And then walking back up, baffled.
Do you know what I'm thinking of doing? And I've mentioned it a couple of times in beach casts, so like trying to get people's opinion on like moon phase, air pressure, is make like a spreadsheet diary. I know it sounds a bit arsehole anal and sort of like, why? But I've never tracked. I know you've done it with your carping, have you?
You do it with
You're
carp,
tracking your sort of conditions and
so I have a diary.
What was the tide? And so I know you've done it, and I want to do it and sort of start building up a bit of knowledge. And this, you know, Gary, top angler, it's not really his thing, unless it's just like inbuilt knowledge that they remember stuff. I don't remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah, but my opinion of that maybe, you know, when it's with carp fishing, you know the fish are in the lake, so they have their behaviour within that lake within certain times of year and certain moon phases and so on.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the size of the water there. You know, we're pretty much fishing blank. So to say that we've had 20 rays today in these conditions, in this weather, doesn't say that there's going to be anything like that next year in the same conditions.
Every tide's different. Like,
yeah, and whereas you go to the lake, it's always the same. It doesn't change. The only time it changes through the seasons, moon phases.
I'm clutching at straws in trying to get this information of like when it's best or when it's optimal. Because like some of the tide tables I look at online have got salunar activity and when's most fish activity, when's what air pressure is. I don't know how much of a bearing it has.
I know the taupe. On the taupe, either side of the moon, I think, is the information I've been given. That makes a difference.
Top anglers do pay attention
to taupe. I'm unsure if it's for the species we're fishing for today and along this channel, but I know that taupe and shark fishing may be different.
Well, Harry, the marine biologist, I asked him because I thought, a scientific mind, there'll be some brain to pick, and he thinks there's something in it, in terms of how fish are active. I said about corals, my interest in reef keeping. So there is something there. I just don't have the knowledge to, if I even collected that information, what to do with it. I don't know.
And would it then, because you've collected that information, would it hinder your fishing because you're following that book and then failing and thinking, what am I doing?
Paralysis by analysis, where you overthink it.
Yeah, overthink it, and then the book that becomes your Bible.
As kids, we just rocked out with any old bait that we could afford.
Yeah, any mark.
Usually scabby, like ragworm.
Any mark, get out there and catch. That's what we used to do.
Yeah, and just got out and enjoyed it. And
I think these days there's a lot of overthinking.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible for it.
Not just in fishing, but everything. I overthink things with work and everything else.
Yeah.
And especially with I'm a big overthinker when it comes to rigs and bait, and I have to have my bait frozen. I can't let it go soft because it just hits my confidence. But I know people who defrost it before they go. So
I see people defrosting it in rock pools.
Like,
what are you doing? You're washing your bait out, but each their own, and he probably catches more than me. So I'm not
the
saying
overthinking,
anything.
like you say, overthinking. It kills me, because I do it all the time, and I try not to. And then if I don't overthink it and I go out and I do blank, I'm thinking, listen, I haven't thought enough about this. Then I go home and overthink again, and then I'm like, we're opening up the WhatsApp group and we're all into it, and like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, what's happened? Don't you want to go fishing?
Yeah, no. I say I don't double pack rigs anymore. I literally, as it comes in, I bait that rig up and then chuck it back out. I come for a chill. Obviously, I film and chat and see what's going on, but fishing means something different to me now. It's my escape. It's my get away from Spooligan. I say get away from Spooligan because I'm coming to be Spooligan, but it's the release. I'm not thinking about work or home or being a dad or a husband.
The thing is, with fishing as well, the moment you lose that passion for it is when you stop. But we've been fishing now since, I don't know when we started, or when we started fishing together. We were young in school.
It'd be comprehensive.
And
12.
The passion today is the same as it was back in them days, and it never changes. The night before, I can't sleep. I'm waking up going to pee every 2 minutes.
I was like it last night. I was terrible.
I just got to go to work. I'm just going. I'm not staying anywhere. I'm getting out of here.
I'm can't wait to get with timekeeping and right, I got to get to Cardiff, go and get some bait, get back, I got to do this, I got to do water tests on the tank.
But you know what as well? Because with the overthinking and the excitement's still there, you end up getting to the mark way before you should do.
Anyone who watches these videos will know I'm always stupidly early.
That's what I mean. But normally though, on a normal situation, we'd be on the mark for 3.5 hours before high water, say, a setup, casting out 2 hours before, 2 hours after, and away. But nowadays, it's 5 hours before, setting up, having a chat, getting set up, to do with how busy marks get,
certainly on weekends. And
true. Some of
the marks, like the Barry marks.
I didn't expect this to be busy today, because it always is. I've never seen it.
Midweek though, innit?
Never seen it not
school
busy.
Night. And I think there's soccer on tonight, isn't there?
I don't know.
Or was that last night? No, it's tonight.
There was some last night.
Liverpool and...
It was Wrexham last night.
Oh, it's Liverpool and some European... It's not Milan.
Oh, yeah, Milan. Milan.
Yeah, I think it's on Prime. So anyone who doesn't have to pay for a sports subscription gets to watch it, but it's not for me.
But like I say, if the sun would go down, I think we'd have a better chance. It's really bright at the minute.
Oh, mate, I'm loving it. I don't really care about the fish.
And I've come overkill in the big boots. So I didn't overthink that, did I?
It's only because they're in the van, you're like, I'll just
but then I've seen Carl in his little boots. I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
I started wearing these.
I moved my boots out the way to get these.
My ankle's still left.
These are the flipping Arctic winter boots, boiling hot.
-40s. Right, I'm going to have a sandwich and a drink. And once I've done that, I shall freshen up some baits. So
yeah, same. I think it's time for me
any
to
more
reel in.
fish skis in the meantime, we'll certainly bring you back. But it's time for some refuel.
Rebait.
And let's get back on it.
Well, you're never going to believe this. Craig eating into his sandwich. His rod melts off like a taupe run. Absolute monster of a run. T1000 bent in half on a squid. Bit of mackerel squid. This could be the one.
Is it my eel?
This is the one he's been waiting for. I know one thing, it ain't a dogfish.
Fuck no.
Here we go. Here we go. Carl over there, look. His new buddy. Where's the sandwich?
I ate it. Shoved it in my face.
Oh yes. Here we go. It's just out there. Staying deep. Hell of a run. Hell of a run. That's all I'm saying. Screamed off. Screamed off. Carl's in. The gilly. Here he is. With a belly on him. A belly on the man. He'd be out if he falls in, won't he? Told you to carry a net, Carl. Thing is with Carl, he never listens. He never listens. He always wants to do it his own way. Never brings a net. Man's a fool. What? Oh, thought we lost it then. Thought we lost it then. It's exciting times, this is. Exciting times.
Just a dead weight. I think it's a ray. I think it's a decent ray.
Shout from the man himself is Ray.
It's not doing anything. I think it's
Carl, what are you saying?
eel.
Carl says an eel.
It's not doing anything. I think it's a ray.
I don't know what I'm saying. After the run, I'm thinking £30 mirror carp. Because I ran off like a tank.
See what it is first.
This is mental. Here she comes. Here's the leader. Oh, it's staying deep. This is staying deep. This is a PB for the man, surely. Definitely. Where is it? Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it is. Is it?
Blonde.
Oh, it's a ray.
It's ass backwards.
It's all backwards and twisted.
It's a blonde as well, I think. He's hooked in the ass, that's why he's heavy.
Right, we're going to deal with this fish and bring you back now.
Well, that's just ridiculous. Screaming run, like tip of the rod doubled over, clutch zipping like hell. I thought, here we go, here's my eel. Dead heavy weight to bring in. I think John's caught some of it on his phone. Yeah, and I was thinking, this doesn't feel like an eel, no, it's just a dead weight. Get it in. What we got?
Did you see that?
Small-eyed, but it was ass hooked in the sides there. So yeah, it was coming in ass backwards, hence why it was heavy as hell. So yeah, nice to have a bit of weight and something to pull into, but yeah, not as exciting as we first thought. Let's get it back. Apologies for hooking you in the ass, and see you get another bait out.
Fish number 2 for me, bite number 3. Again, anchovy squid for this one. Took me left and right, thought it was a baby hound, but no, the old small-eyed. Anyway, back out there, get another one. Another bait out there and see if we catch something bigger. Here we go. After the disappointment of the last fish, thinking it was a PB. Unfortunately, it was a small-eyed hooked in the rear. He's just cast back out, and in 10 seconds, he's had another bite. Straight away. Man's on fire. What can this be then? Looks like another ray, I think. Looks like another ray. He's actually using braid today, which he's giving that a go over the last few weeks. Things are looking alright for him. Here we go. Small strap eel. Not the big target he's been waiting for, but target species is achieved for him. Just not the size we're after. No. Here he comes. So I'm going to give him on with this one and see what them babies over there are doing.
Well, target species, just the wrong size again. So this took my bait in literally 10 seconds. Cast out, set the rod on the stand, turn around to have the other half of my sandwich, and it was bang, 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 bang. So let's get him back because he's a little bit pissed off. But let's see if we can get his bigger brother. Try again. Bloody eel interrupted my sandwich. It's a bit warm and sweaty. He's been in the van most of the day. Co-op. All day breakfast. Wash it down with a Coke. Bit of vape. Life's good. But yeah. Turned into one of them sessions where just crazy shit happens and a bit of banter and taking the piss out of each other. So what it's all about. Fishing. Well, we are now 5 to 7, so we're approaching tide. Sadly, I failed on the scratching rig to catch myself a fresh bait to go after my eel. I've got frozen joeys with me, which I've been using. That's what I've had most of my fish on tonight. So it'll have to be one of them, a biggish one, in short, 6.0, 8.0, something like that. See if I can't get him tonight. I know it's not on the bass rod, but just to catch that fish, just to put it to bed and move on to the next target. I know most of you are home giggling, thinking £10, you know, but you know what I mean, for a intermediate improving angler like myself, it's a mission, and if we achieve it, then you know I feel quite chuffed about it. But yeah, it's an absolutely stunning evening. I'll try and pan you around. It'll probably be very, very bright on camera, but beautiful. The wind's dropped. T-shirts at 7 o'clock at night in the end of September, or mid-September, should I say. So yeah, it's been a great sesh. Carl's just about to smash another one out, whose casting has been absolutely on point today. I'm going to hand it to him. Is that him, or is that the guy next to him? Nope, that's him. There he is. He's about to launch one out now. He's doing well today. So, right, let high water approach. Let's get that slack water and let's bang out a big joey. See if I can't get him. Right, we're just past high water, so we're just coming out of slack water now. The big joey bait's out. Will it work? I don't know. We did have a bit of savage tide pull just before high water, and yeah, it was a bit hard to hold bottom, even with sort of 7 ounce. I wasn't putting out particularly big baits, and it was all over the shop. But thankfully now my baits are settled. The joey's about 40-50 yards max, right in front of me. So let's see if we can get him. Been a cracking sesh, I must admit. We've had a good laugh. Nice weather. Probably look a bit burnt actually. Yeah, I'll probably have a little chat to you when we get back to the van. But let's see if this last cast does it for me. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Right, let's have a quick vape. See where these last casts go, and I'll chat to you in a bit. Woo! Back at the van. I don't think that hill gets any better as you get older. It's a bit of a lung burner. So yeah, good session and all. Didn't sadly get my my target eel on the last cast. Yeah, it kind of died off after that. So yeah, we had a little chinwag, made our way back to the van and planning the next session. So I did manage to gather a full carry bag full of rubbish in a sort of 3 metre area of where I was. So yeah, guys, if you're fishing, please pick up your stuff, put it in a bag and just chuck it in a bin. There's a bin right next to the van. I think I took a video of it. I'll drop it in, but I don't want to be moaning, because that's not what Spooligan's about. But it is pretty annoying when you fish somewhere and it's just strewn with rubbish, which gives us anglers a bad name. So yeah, let's try not to, guys, please. Let's end on a lighter note. We had a laugh. Carl had a cast of John's 1200s with the power aero on, and I don't think I've seen anyone hit 7 ounces so far. So I'm guessing he's going to be online later buying himself some fixed balls. So but yeah, great sesh. We'll be in talks planning for the next one. So until then, thanks for watching. See you soon.